Hey, what's up? It's JR. You know who I am already. I just say it just to start off the video. It always sounds good. You also know you're checking out the Sport Brief. Now, today you probably saw by the title, I want to go in a little bit on something that some of you people may have seen and with the advancement of the internet and all this other great stuff. These are some things that I just want to share with you guys. Some of you guys are probably on Twitter. You know what? A lot of people have convinced me to go on Twitter, and I'm kind of sort of thinking about it, try to do sports briefs from different events so people can follow me. But there's something I like about, you know what, just turning on the camera and saying, look, here I am. I only do it maybe once a day and keep it moving. Everything else, when I use the bathroom, I don't got to tell you. When I go talk to Dikembe Mutombo, I don't got to tell you. When I'm in Madison Square Garden, I don't got to tell you. When I'm at work on 42nd Street in Times Square filming stuff, I do not have to tell you. And that's what makes it great for me. So Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff, I'm not a fan. But one thing I wanted to let all you guys know was, you know, you always hear about athletes talking, well, I don't read the newspaper. Well, it's true. Some of them can't read. They have no choice but to not read the newspaper. Some of them are only smart enough to turn on a computer. Some of them can't do that. And a lot of athletes are actually very intelligent. And Raul Ibanez, formerly of the Seattle Mariners, now an official Major League Baseball murderer for the Philadelphia Phillies, is just some guy who has 20 home runs, 55 RBIs, and I do not know if he's batting 325 or 347. But he is an official murderer down there in Philly. And I would have worn my Phillies cap. I have Oakland A's stuff on, but hey, whatever. Anyway, the Philadelphia Inquirer, that's a newspaper down there in Philadelphia for all you folks that do not know. They picked up on a blog. That's right, a blog from some Midwest sports thing. No, Midwest sports guy, nah, it wasn't you. We are not shouting you out. You're a great guy. If you don't know who he is on YouTube, go look him up. But anyway, they shouted a site out that alleged that Raul Ibanez may be on steroids. Or PEDs. That is the new sexy word for steroids, is PEDs. They come up with all these new... Like, I'm sick. Why are we calling Roger Federer R-Fed? Cut it out. Only cornballs come up with stuff. You know what, Lee? It's A-Rod, and now everybody else is F-Rod and K-Rod. Only corny people, and I'm not going to get more specific than that, otherwise people start sending me hate mail. But look, and I digress. I went into something else I hate. But anyway, they supposedly said that Raul Ibanez, with his numbers at the age of 37, he is now on PEDs. Well, let me tell you, Raul Ibanez, he picks up the Philadelphia Inquirer and he reads it. And he basically got pissed off at this guy, and he told him all type of crap that is kind of disturbing when you read the first part of it. And I go into BlackBerry, of course. You can have my urine. You can have my blood, my stool. Nobody wants your stool. Nobody even knows what's in a professional athlete's stool anyway, but nobody wants it. Anything you can test, Ibanez said, I'll give you back every dime I've ever made if the test is positive. And he'll put that up against the jobs of anybody who writes this type of stuff, make them accountable. There should be more credibility than some 42-year-old blogger typing in his mother's basement. It demeans everything you've done with one stroke of the pen. Nobody is above the testing policy. We've seen that. Now, this just goes to show that even though Ibanez didn't state that he saw it online, he saw it in the newspaper. Now listen up for everybody out there that wants to diss and talk about these athletes. You know what? They hear what you're saying. They think some of you guys suck. Hey, some of them think I suck. But it's what it is. Watch what you say about these guys. And I actually saw the guy who wrote the original blog. He was on TV saying, hey man, Ibanez didn't read my whole statement, da-da-da-da-da. But anyway, all I know is Raul Ibanez is pissed. And my whole point is, hey, look, people do. They watch. They hear what you say about them. Hey, ask Alex Rios. They called him a bum, and he sure as hell answered. It wasn't on the internet. It was actually in front of a little kid in a street full of people, but that's what makes it great. But watch what you say. You know what? One thing that you will not see here on JR Sport Brief, you won't see me talking reckless. And if I do talk reckless, I hope you guys have the decency to let me know and just tell me to shut up every now and then. But anyway, this is the Sports Brief, and I just want to know, quite frankly, quite simply, how do you feel with the whole Alex Rios, hey man, you're a bum, you sucks, and you surprised. There's a whole different interaction now with the internet between fans and athletes and celebrities and athletes. What do you think about athletes getting on Twitter? What do you think about guys like Raul Ibanez calling out bloggers, hey, you're a 42-year-old guy, get out your mom's basement? How do you feel about stuff like that? How do you feel about Shaq supposedly saying, hey, I hope Kobe gets his 4th ring? Big Shaq Diesel. How you feel about stuff? How you feel about Charlie Villanueva in halftime going and sitting in the locker room saying, hey, the coach wants me to step it up? Man, shouldn't you be doing your job? Go do it. What are you telling Twitter for? This is JR. This is a sports brief. Holla at me. Make sure you watch the finals tomorrow. And if you like hockey, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Hey, go watch the finals on, what is it, Friday? Game 7. I'll probably watch it. Talk to y'all. Hit me up. Peace out. Later.